This, my good sir, is a pose of a man of action! Welcome, folks, to the Hordes of the Underdark. I'm Kikoskia, and when we last left off, we'd won someone in the slave auction and pretended that she had to send a message when in actual fact she was free. And now we're probably going to go and... Oh, merchant's compound. Perhaps the merchants have something for me to buy. Unlike the other Illithid here, this Mind Flayer makes no effort to probe your mind as you approach. You don't know if this is a good or bad sign.
Welcome, human servicer. Unlike some of my fellow possessors, I'm willing to do business with those with thrall maces.
Who are you?
I am a shopkeeper, a simple merchant, like all the other possessors who come here to the market. But unlike them, I am willing to trade with you.
Why will you trade with me when the others won't?
The Elder Brain has opened Zorvokmar to other races for the thrall trade. Despite this, the other possessors cannot overcome their contempt and loathing for you inferior races. But I trust the wisdom of the Elder Brain, and I am willing to set aside my revulsion to do business with you, just as those who buy and sell thralls are.
Can I ask you some questions?
The Elder Brain has opened Zorvokmar to other races of the thrall trade, so I would guess the Elder Brain wants to treat you politely. I suppose I can answer some questions.
Why did Zorvokmar open to outsiders?
I'm afraid I do not know the answer to that question. Opening Zorvokmar was the decision of the Elder Brain, and it is much wiser than I.
Do you know anything about a drow called the Vausharez?
I do not know of this drow you have mentioned, but my knowledge is far from absolute. Perhaps the Elder Brain knows something of this.
Let me see what you have for sale. Whoa, you have stuff for sale, alright. I'm gonna sell this, because it's useless. I'm gonna sell this, because it's useless. What have you got? Looks like you have some pretty cool stuff. Robes, Master Adventurer's robe. Those are always quite interesting. Mostly for wizards, though, I have to say. Cloak of Fortification. Nymph Cloak +6. I think I'm fine with the +5 one. What about weapons? Not very much on the weapons front. Spells, magic items. So natural armor +5 one for 30 grand. I could raise my armor class to 33. That might not be the worst thing in the world. It's only 30 grand. I have a lot of money. I have a lot of money. 1 AC for 30 grand? Yeah. Let's go with that. Agreed. I made a purchase, people! That's probably the only purchase I'm going to actually make here, but, you know, he's unlikely to have anything else cool. No, he doesn't. But hey, +5.
Deacon?
Now, you're not going to have anything that...
Yes, is there something you
You
need?
might, though. I want to adjust your equipment. Yeah, you only have one of +2. Let's change that to +4. Now, your armor class is still higher than mine. That's typical, isn't it? That's very typical. So, with a higher AC and apparently a spinning camera, let's go to the fighting pits. Can't be anything bad down there, except fighting.
I see the drow are not the only ones who like to throw their slaves into the pits to do battle.
Oh, these guys do it too, eh? The Wildfire Conscience brushes briefly against your own and then pulls back.
Welcome to the fighting pits of Zorvokmar. Have you come to place a wager on the next fight? It can be quite profitable for those who have the ability to pick the correct thrall for combat. But though the fights themselves are entertaining, they are much more enjoyable if you've placed a wager on one of the combatants.
might be interested in a wager. Whoa! Weird stuff there. Yeah, let's avoid that. I mean, let's avoid placing a bet if it goes to unrecognized thing. There's no fight happening. I might shouldn't wager. So there's still no fight going on? No. How do I make a fight happen? Well, looks like I'm not going to get a fight. To be honest, I probably don't want one. So the Poison Chalice Palace sounds like some sort of tavern. Dare I say we're going into a tavern. A tavern... The Keg. Well... This place is interesting. In a sort of horrifying manner. There's a bartender made of adamantite? That's ridiculous.
Welcome.
794 years, 17 days, 3 hours and 14 minutes ago, my creator thought this would be a good place to set up a bar.
Wow! You've been here real long time! Deacon bet you is real busy, huh?
You are the first one ever to ask me for service.
Oh, that'd be sad. Hey, maybe you can buy something, boss. Maybe you get prize for being first customer.
Who are you? I am the bartender here. I was built to serve money to the customers, but until you, I haven't had any. What is this place? This is the Poison Chalice Palace Tavern. My tavern, ever since my creator died. Mostly the merchants who visit the Illithids come here. I think they feel safer being here together. Wish to ask you something else. I know nothing beyond the walls of the tavern. I am sorry, but maybe one of the other patrons can give you more information. Give me a drink. Golem draws a grimy mug of brownish sludge from the keg and hands it to you. Have a drink from the mug! Oh. That's some heavy stuff. That's some really heavy stuff there. I'm just gonna cast Restoration on myself. I think there's a reason why you don't have any customers.
Welcome.
2 customers in one day. This is exciting. What can I get for you? Nope, don't think I'm gonna be drinking that.
Hello to you there.
The Juror seems to give you a quick once-over, then seems to relax.
We don't see many like you down here, Surfacer. At least, not unless they're serving the Illithid as thralls.
She wraps the helmet on her head.
Always good to have protection against the Mind Flayers and their mental powers, isn't it? You can't trust the tentacle heads. The Illithid may be willing to trade thralls with us, but you know they'd just as soon turn on us into thralls that, or watch us bash each other over the skull in the fighting pit.
I'm trying to access the Elder Brain. She gets a grim look on her face.
You don't want to be walking around saying stuff like that. The Illithid will do anything to protect the Elder Brain against outsiders. In the southeast part of town is a teleporter that the Illithid used to get to the Elder Brain, but I doubt the Mind Flayer guards will ever let you in.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Surfacer.
Well, there appears to be a lizard folk slaver here. This is interesting. I want to talk to him.
Greetings of the Edge to you.
This lizard folk looks up to you now and hisses.
A Surfacer? Odd. Are you a slaver then, up on your sun's scorched world? Or have you come down here to watch the pit fights?
Actually, I'm trying to get access to the Elder Brain. The lizard laughs at you, flicking his forked tongue out, in and out.
Only the Illithid are given access to the Elder Brain. They won't let you in, Surfacer. You could speak to the guards by the teleporter in the southeast. if you're desperate. But they're more likely to send you off to the fighting pits than take you to the Elder Brain. Goodbye, Surfacer.
Right, so, no on that ground then, according to them. They don't think we'll get in either. But I don't believe them. I think we'll be able to get in. More importantly, I think the Elder Brain will let us get in. What are they doing? Move, Umberhulk! They are actually intelligent. Don't disbelieve. They are very intelligent. The Mind Flayer Venerator. This guy is a moderate challenge. So I get the feeling it's going to be a bit harder.
This is the entrance to the Elder Concord, the sanctum of the Elder Brain. You are not allowed here, Surfacer. Go back to the center of town with the other Thrall races.
I must speak with the Elder Brain. You feel the Illithid trying to probe your thoughts to gain some sense of your intentions. Of course, your helm protects you.
None of the Thrall races may speak to the Elder Brain. Tell me of your business, and I can relay your message to you.
I've come to speak about the Val'Sharez. The Illithid goes to a brief mental trance, and you realize it is communicating telepathically with another entity. It gives a surprising start, and the communication ends abruptly.
The Elder Brain says you are given access to the Elder Concord, but you cannot enter while the helm shields your thoughts.
I'm not removing your helm. Okay, here's my helm.
Move to the central teleport, Gentleman. I will transport you to the sanctum of the Elder Brain.
Against my better judgment, have the helmet. Against my better judgment, have the helmet. This is not going to go well, is it? Well, at least he didn't try to destroy my brain. The Grand Hall. Oh, good. You sense a strange alien presence in your head. Your memories and knowledge of 1,000 minds flood your thoughts, nearly overwhelming you. The images shift and change as the alien presence explores your own mind, seeking a better way to communicate, a way to focus its multiple consciousnesses to deal with a single entity. Feel a powerful presence in your thoughts, its words echoing as if spoken by many voices across the endless void. You have been given access to the inner sanctum, a rare privilege for a Thrall. We can see many of your thoughts, Thrall. We know you are an enemy of the Val'Sharez, and you know the Illithid are her allies. Why is it that you come to see the Overmind of Zorvak Mur? Yes, I want you to withdraw your support of the Val'Sharez. Zorvak Mur is only the small part of a larger whole. Throughout the Underdark, the Overminds of many Illithid pods have pledged allegiance to the Val'Sharez. We Overminds now act as one Elder Concord. Only a consensus of all the Overminds linked through the Elder Concord can end our alliance with the Val'Sharez. Can I convince the Elder Concord to abandon the Val'Sharez? A Thrall could never convince the Elder Concord of anything, but we of the Zorkmar Overmind could sway the Concord to abandon the Val'Sharez. The Illithid detests the Drow. They are only fit to serve as Thralls, yet we have been forced to follow the Val'Sharez and her army of dark elves despite our hatred of them. We Illithid only follow the Val'Sharez because many of our pods are not strong enough to stand against her. If you gave us the power to oppose her, we could withdraw our support. How am I supposed to do that? We once captured a Thrall from a strange village here in the Underdark. The village is made up of winged elves from the surface, though now they live below the earth. Ah, you're referring to the Avariel village I have already been to. From the Thrall's mind we learned of a powerful artifact, a magic mirror that the winged elves used to spy on the enemies. Such an artifact would give us the power to stand against the Val'Sharez. If you deliver the mirror, we of the Zorvakmar Overmind will convince the Elder Concord to abandon the village. Why should I help the Illithid become more powerful? You must look at this logically. Your enemy is the Val'sharez. By making us stronger, we can oppose her will. We will make her weaker. You have fewer options, Thrall. If you wish to stop the Illithid from joining the Val'sharez, you will bring the mirror to we of the Zork from our Overmind. What's in this for me? If you deliver the mirror, that is our agreement. We will not bargain with a Thrall. Well, I don't want to have an aggressive confrontation with this. Also, yeah, you can't even fight this guy, so I accept. It may be the worst decision in the long run, but right now I'm trying to stop the Val'sharez. Here's the mirror. Place the mirror into the brain pool. The mirror floats for a brief second in the surface before the brain's puddling goo, then begins to melt and dissolve as its power is absorbed by the Overmind. Soon, there is nothing left. Return to your seer, Thrall. Inform her that the Val'sharez no longer has the support of the Elder Concord or the Illithid. Ho-ho! We did it! One down! No more Overseer. No more Elder Brain. And I have my helmet back! Awesome! They actually gave me back my hat! Wow! Would you believe it? We only had to give them an exceptionally powerful artifact, and then they would actually agree to this. Wait, why do I get the feeling this wasn't the best decision? Anyway, when we come back, we'll go report to the Val'sharez on us. No, not the Val'sharez. No, don't report to them. Hey, Val'sharez, we totally stopped those Illithid from joining. Oh my god, I'm being stabbed. Catch you later, folks. See you then. Later.